Hello everyone and welcome to the 2012 Royal Rumble in Los Angeles, California. I'm your host Jitch, as we are here for the third ever Royal Rumble event. We are kicking things off with the World Tag Team Championship. We have some major news regarding tonight's event. We have been told that a special stipulation has been added to the WWE Championship match between JBL and Ken Shamrock. More on that later on in the night. But additionally, and more importantly, I come bearing some bad news, which is that Damien Sandow has insisted his injuries at the hands of Dolph Ziggler this past Friday night were so severe that he will not only not be able to defend his United States Championship against Dolph Ziggler, but also Damien Sandow will not be in the 2012 Royal Rumble match. So, there is some devastating news with regards for our current United States Champion and Money in the Bank holder. But nonetheless, R-Truth kicking things off here tonight. The World Tag Team Championship is going to be the first titles on the line in what is a stacked show tonight. In a lot of people's eyes, these guys are the wrongful World Tag Team Champions. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding The Miz and R-Truth winning the tag team titles from Weapons of Mass Destruction. Of course, this match came about at the hands of SmackDown General Manager John Laurinaitis. Had no business being on Raw and making the match, but as it turned out, he, being the winning brand in Survivor Series, he got to book one match on Raw any given time for a year, and he decided that he would use that privilege to make a World Tag Title handicap match with Shamrock absent from the building. Big Show ended up losing the tag titles to both Miz and R-Truth in a handicap match. Now, the rightful contenders at the time were Kevin Nash and X-Pac, but they were pulled last second from that World Tag Team title match because Kevin Nash was also not present in the building. He is here tonight. He will be getting a World Tag Team Championship opportunity alongside his partner X-Pac. And we saw how dominant Kevin Nash can be this Monday on Raw when he defeated former WWE Champion The Miz.
Representing the Kliq from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 222 pounds, X-Pac.
So this should be a good match, I'd imagine. Obviously, I said this just yesterday night on Superstars. I think a lot of people are going to very much underestimate superstars like X-Pac and R-Truth in this matchup. I feel like they will definitely be underestimated, and I feel like that can be used to their advantage, and very well may be used to their advantage here tonight. I'm so curious to see how this one plays out. Obviously, with Nash defeating Miz this past Monday on Raw, I know where the momentum primarily lies. No introductions for Kevin Nash, because why would you introduce someone at the Royal Rumble? You know, it's only one of the biggest events of the year. You can really understand exactly why it is that we wouldn't have an introduction. But yes, this is the road to WrestleMania III is officially upon us here tonight. And that man right there, Kevin Nash, looking to become a 4-time World Tag Team Champion tonight. That is how many times this one man will have captured that very championship he's competing for tonight. That is a lot of times for a guy who have held the World Tag Team titles. Him and Miz are actually two of the most decorated in tag team history, as Miz is a current World Tag Team Champion and a 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion. Another close follow-up to that would be The Big Show, who is former WWE, former World Tag Team, and former ECW World Tag Team Champion. But in terms of numerous occasions of winning the titles, I think Miz and Nash are the two most decorated. Miz for the WWE Tag Team Championship and Nash for the World Tag Team Championship. This should be a real good start to tonight's show. I am very intrigued as to how the Miz and Truth plan to overcome the odds that are up against them. And an interesting start here. The two people that I would very much say are slept on in this match, starting things off. As R-Truth goes one-on-one with X-Pac. Nice reversal there by X-Pac. The 30-man Royal Rumble tonight, our main event. We've been told that The Miz of these four and Kevin Nash are confirmed participants in the 2012 Royal Rumble match. No comment yet on whether X-Pac or R-Truth will also be in that Royal Rumble match, as naturally X-Pac wasting no time bringing in the very large and in-charge tag team partner, Kevin Nash. Now I want to take you back to Survivor Series. You're probably wondering why. I want to talk about R-Truth's performance alongside The Miz and The Rock in the very first Survivor Series match at Survivor Series. He really went toe-to-toe with some absolute Goliaths in that match. And I think that we could see a great performance out of R-Truth tonight. Don't underestimate this guy, is what I'm trying to say. Something about being a loose cannon, something about never knowing what he's going to do next, actually, I think, puts R-Truth in the driver's seat.
R-Truth squeezing down on the head.
Truth flattening out Kevin Nash. Very defiantly there as he makes the tag to The Miz, and it looks like we're going to get a rematch from this past Monday on Raw, nice and quickly. And remember, it was Nash that won the last time Miz and Nash met in the ring. Will history repeat itself tonight with the World Tag Team titles at stake? Well, it's not exactly far-fetched to believe that Miz may not have been giving it his all on Monday's match because the tag titles were not on the line. Floored over neck breaker there by The Miz. As I said before, this is the beginning of the road to WrestleMania 3. A lot of what you see take place here tonight will have huge WrestleMania implications. There are just 2 stops on the road to WrestleMania, one for each brand. In 2 weeks' time, we'll be seeing the Superstars of Raw compete at the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And a week following that, SmackDown Superstars will compete at the Elimination Chamber. In comes X-Pac, and this is on paper this would be quite a bit of a mismatch. X-Pac, a former Cruiserweight champion at most, whilst The Miz is a former WWE champion, multi-time Intercontinental World Tag Team champion, WWE Tag Team champion. You know, Miz is 1 world title win away from being a 2-time Grand Slam champion. That's pretty massive. Nice reversal there by The Miz as he takes back control of Kevin Nash. And each one of those strikes seems to be doing a little bit of damage to Nash, but not nearly as much as I think Miz would like it to. Nice move by The Miz there, very crafty. And Miz taking a moment to celebrate amongst his adoring fans. Not the smartest move if you ask me. In comes X-Pac. X-Pac's speed could be something that Miz maybe hasn't accounted for tonight. X-Pac coming fresh off of a victory just last night at Superstars, where he defeated David Otunga, a man who will challenge for the Intercontinental Championship later on in the night. And now Miz driving down the face of X-Pac as we go for the cover attempt here. No. Looks like Miz going to make a tag out. In comes his tag team partner R-Truth. Nice teamwork there on X-Pac. X-Pac looking to be in some real serious trouble at the moment. Ooh, nice move there by R-Truth. Truth turning X-Pac around. What is... Oh, nice move by Kevin Nash. That was some really innovative offense.
Looks like we're going back inside. Ooh, hard shot by R-Truth.
Truth going for a drop kick, but completely overshot it. It's a reversal by X-Pac. And a drop kick to the back of the head. X-Pac now the one in control once again.
That hand had a lot of force behind it.
What an interesting match this has been to start off tonight's Royal Rumble event. I'm told that up next, the Divas Championship Triple Threat will be on. And we'll finally get to find out if AJ Lee has got what it takes to defeat Lita for the Divas Championship. And how will Trish Stratus factor into this matchup? She feels like almost an afterthought right now, but that could end up playing to her favor. Or will Lita be able to continue her undefeated ways? Undefeatable ways, I should say. Snapmare there by X-Pac to R-Truth. This match has turned all Kliq just recently. X-Pac catches Truth and super kick. Shout out to Shawn Michaels. We're seeing him later tonight in that 30-man, or I want to say the 2012 Royal Rumble. It's a 30-man instead. That super kick seems to have bust R-Truth open. Miz nowhere to be seen. Cover attempt here by X-Pac, and there's a kick out by R-Truth. And R-Truth jumps straight into position. Gets him with the little Jimmy, and Miz catching the referee by mistake. You can see the way he swung the strike for Kevin Nash, but unfortunately the referee just happened to be right at the wrong place at the wrong time. And with the referee knocked out, this match can go in any real direction. Okay, never mind, he's up. Cover attempt here by X-Pac. That's a kick out by R-Truth very quickly there. Truth looks like he could really use a tag out to the Miz right now. X-Pac set back there by Truth with that drop kick. And as X-Pac is floored, well not floored, but cornered, I should say, it's Miz tagged in. Nice clothesline there by the Miz, and now X-Pac gets into a real dangerous situation here as he is dealing in a very hurt state with the Miz. But this is a smart move. X-Pac going straight out, straight for the tag. In comes the big man, Kevin Nash. How will Miz overcome this disadvantage that this now leaves him in, especially losing to him in their most recent encounter? That's one way to do it. Like a little bit of a low blow there by the Miz, but I could be mistaken. Kevin Nash now going to try and force the Miz into submission. Not so fast. It's definitely not going to be an easy situation for the Miz. And I think this is a mistake on Kevin Nash's part. I understand what they're doing. They're preserving the big guy. It makes a lot of sense. But I think that this could end up being their downfall all the same. I'm not going to be one of those people that underestimates X-Pac, but I am going to say that I think that tagging out may have been a really bad move at this point in time. There you go. Kevin Nash back in this, as he has now got the Miz right where he wants him. Those World Tag Team titles are looking very much in sight right now. Nice reversal there by the Miz, though. Takes Kevin Nash off his feet. The DDT to the leg, a smart move on someone with the weak spot of the legs, quite like Kevin Nash. And now Miz drives the face of Kevin Nash flat down into the mat. Cover attempt here by the Miz. Is he going to be able to defeat Kevin Nash? Not quite yet. Turns him over, and there's a skull-crushing finale. Center of the ring, cover attempt here by the Miz, and Nash kicks out once again. What is it going to take? What is it going to take? That is the all-important question right now for the Kliq.
Controlling the head.
Takedown there by X-Pac. Truth returning to his post after just trying to help Miz get that pinfall victory, which we thought was imminent off the skull-crushing finale, but as it turns out, it was not. See that big sign, WrestleMania III looming overhead. Someone is bound to go to the show of shows coming out tonight. With your JBL, Ken Shamrock, Triple H, or Brock Lesnar. You never know if you're going to be making it into WrestleMania. The champion is who we see. Miz catches the tag there on R-Truth. R-Truth is in, and oh, X-Pac ducked it. Nicely done there by X-Pac. I think R-Truth maybe overshot it a little bit there. Nice drop kick there by R-Truth, and an elbow. Kevin Nash perhaps going to get tagged in. No. Bicycle kick there by R-Truth as he drags X-Pac. They just look so alike. Straight over, and now look at this. Interesting move here. Got X-Pac facing directly towards the corner in which he needs to tag out to. Truth perhaps trying to play mind games with X-Pac and Kevin Nash there, as we see a cover attempt here. Still a kick out by Truth. And now X-Pac drops him flat down, center of the ring. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. What? Roll up attempt here. Is this going to be enough? Another kick out by R-Truth. Ooh, strikes him out of midair. X-Pac getting desperate now, and you can really understand why. What a bicycle kick there by R-Truth. R-Truth slow on his feet. He gets the tag in. Here comes The Miz. And X-Pac taking things a little personally with R-Truth perhaps. But it's The Miz you got to keep your eyes on. And this is really not the time or place for this Miz. Not when your tag team titles are at stake like this. Miz coming in with those strikes and now driving down the face of X-Pac. Miz once again goes in for the cover. X-Pac continues to fight as if there's no tomorrow. R-Truth charges over, takes out Kevin Nash. Cover attempt by The Miz. The tag titles have been retained. So this was a great performance to kick off Royal Rumble, and I feel like we really got a good showing from both tag teams. But undeniably, I guess they did deserve those World Tag Team titles. You can't say they didn't anymore. Didn't. That was a great way to kick off tonight's Royal Rumble, and it really makes you wonder, those that will be competing in the Royal Rumble match later on tonight, what condition they're going to be in coming out of this grueling Tag Team Championship match. But they do have 5 matches in between to rest up. Nonetheless, the battle scars are there, and these guys are still your World Tag Team Champions. As we move towards our next match of the night, the Divas title is on the line. Can Lita overcome the odds? Can AJ Lee finally take down Lita in this opportunity she has campaigned so hard for? Or will Trish Stratus come out the underdog victor tonight?
Making her way to the ring from Sanford, North Carolina. She is the WWE Divas Champion, Lita.
Well, this should be a real good matchup. Lita, Trish Stratus, AJ Lewis, and Zarius. We've seen various variations of this matchup in recent weeks on Raw, SmackDown, Superstars, but we've not seen all three in the ring at once. Right now, I gotta say, I gotta admit, this is the one with the least momentum heading into this. You know, I got a little respect for Trish Stratus. I think she's a fantastic talent, but I'm not about to lie to you and say that I think Trish Stratus has earned her way into this Divas Championship match. I do find it strange that she was initially declared the contender for the Divas title, but after a lot of rallying, a lot of demands that AJ Lee deserves a shot at the Divas title, this has been turned into a triple threat, which isn't exactly preferable, but I do believe... It was quite a while ago I recorded that now, but I do believe this Monday on Raw that Lita did defeat AJ Lee in their non-title matchup. She's not from anywhere, she doesn't weigh anything, she is just AJ Lee. It's weird that that's all that they announce her as. Will tonight be the night that AJ Lee finally becomes Divas Champion? There really is no telling. There is no way of telling what is going to go down in this triple threat matchup. It's going to be great. I can tell you that much. It's going to be one hell of a match. Following this matchup, we've been told that the WWE Championship match will be up next. That special stipulation will be revealed in the introduction of that match. I'm very curious what exactly has been modified about that match, how exactly that's been changed. I know almost definitely whatever's been done will be part of the McMahon trying to ensure that JBL remains champion. By no means would I expect anything less. Ken Shamrock has made it abundantly clear if he loses tonight, he's out. He will not be re-signing his contract, and he will not be fulfilling any further appearances for the WWE in the meantime. These triple threat matches, they can be real interesting in how they work. The action, oh wow, the action that you can see in these, we get a little bit hectic at times to follow along with, we'll do our best. Those that are wondering what exactly is going down tonight in place of Damien Sandow's United States Championship match with Dolph Ziggler, we've been told that instead of that championship defense tonight, we'll be getting a Cruiserweight title match, as Heath Slater will be facing off against Kofi Kingston. That'll be immediately following the WWE Championship matchup. Trish sent out of the ring, and I noticed Lita really showing that disrespect to AJ Lee. There you go. As she's really focused in on Trish Stratus since the opening bell.
Trish squeezing down on the head.
There's a back the whip there and takes down Lita.
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
To say these triple threat matches, they can be something else. They can be real hard to follow along with. Obviously, there's a very hard spot there to try and get your victory generally, as there's always going to be someone looming. Like Trish Stratus is right now, there's always going to be someone on the sidelines that's getting that time to recover, to rest up. Right now, the Divas Champion getting a little bit overwhelmed, I'd say, and that's not really a surprise. Lita is definitely public enemy #1 to the Divas division of the WWE right now.
Trish from behind. Mr. Target there. What instincts displayed by
Nice there by Trish Stratus as she takes Lita once again. AJ and Trish really honing in on the Divas Champion right now. Will we see another successful title defense tonight? Can Lita overcome this right now? I'm not too sure. Right now, this is looking very much like Lita doesn't really stand a very good chance at all, as a matter of fact. The way that AJ Lee and Trish are double teaming the Divas champion. And now look at this, literally double team. Oh, hang on. Oh, nice reversal there by Lita. The Divas champion knocking their heads together.
Lita is firing up the WWE Universe. Trish. Oh, baby, look at that move by Lita.
Oh, baby.
Oh, man, what impact from that suplex.
I just can't wait for the Royal Rumble match. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be enjoying obviously every match in between then and now, but I just want to see that Royal Rumble match so bad. I never know who's going to win every year. It's such a mystery. Into the corner goes Lita with AJ Lee. Nice DDT. Oh, good lord. And now catching AJ from behind. Neck break. Oh, sorry. Twist of fate, even. Oh, neck breaker. I guess it kind of is.
That was nowhere near a 3 count. Thus far, this has been a very physical, very intense, anything goes contest. The toll these competitors have taken.
You notice the way Lita is almost fending both of these two women off at the same time here. It's very interesting to see. But then I guess you kind of got to. I mean, they are all over the Divas champion. This isn't an elimination style matchup. This is first fall to the finish. So the longer they spend beating on the Divas champion Lita, neither of them are going to be able to get that pinfall. Eventually, they're going to have to focus on each other as well. AJ Lee now taking control of Lita. An opportunity she has waited so long for. And there's that heel kick by AJ Lee. Lita allowing AJ Lee to pull Trish away here. Okay. Oh, AJ's become invincible to Lita. He literally can't hurt her. Amazing. I think I've just found another problem with WWE 13, guys. There you go. It's fixed now. Good game though, remember that. Lita going up top, as if Trish isn't going to do anything about it, and she didn't. Moonsault connecting on AJ Lee. Cover attempt there. Trish just standing by. Cover attempt again by Lita on AJ Lee.
Yeah, that's why they call it the championship advantage. You can lose the match, but still keep the title.
Down goes Lita. Once again, the Divas champion has made herself a target here for her opposition. Not really a surprise, though. The name of the game is to take that championship away from Lita. And that's exactly what we're seeing them try and do. Ooh, nice. AJ Lee ducking that move. Bulldog catching through on Lita instead. Quick thinking on Trish Stratus' part to be able to transition from one target to the other like that. Lita now holding her head. There's some serious pain. Oh, what a slap by AJ Lee. You gotta think there was some genuine disrespect with that slap. Submission attempt here by AJ. I'd say Trish might want to act upon that.
I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
What's going on?
And again going back to those injured ribs.
AJ catches the Divas champion Lita. Big chop there, big backhand. Lita now in a vulnerable position as AJ Lee calls for it, but Trish intervenes in AJ Lee's plans. And now Trish Sunset flip powerbomb into a cover attempt, not enough. Nice reversal there by AJ. Lita coming in hot with the strikes. And boom, down goes Trish. Lita catches AJ with a vicious DDT as Trish gets to her feet. She is met with a twist of fate. Lita going over the cover, but AJ is back up from that DDT, and she doesn't get to the fall in time. She was just seconds away from breaking that pinfall up, but those seconds made all the difference in the outcome. Well, it's a hard pill to swallow, but AJ Lee finally got that shot at the Divas Championship, and it may not have gone down exactly how she'd have hoped. Far from it. But at least you can finally say that she's gotten that shot. I'm sure it won't be enough. I'm sure she'll still want another shot down the line, and I'm sure she'll get it. But here tonight, there is no denying Lita was the bigger woman, the more successful woman, and the rightful Divas champion. As we move towards our next match of the Blight, it is the WWE Championship matchup. JBL set to defend his title against Ken Shamrock, who has said that if he loses tonight, he will take his ball and go home. A lot of fans would hate to see it, and I don't know how JBL plans to survive this matchup, but I guess we'll find out what this special stipulation is in just a moment.
Following contest is a special referee match, and it's for the WWE Championship.
A special referee match. Who could this be? What? Well, I'm receiving word that apparently this was actually negotiated above Miss McMahon, above Raw General Manager. This was a decision made by higher-up executives here at the WWE, who said that it's about time that things kind of went a little bit against what McMahon has constantly formulated, and they want to make sure that this match is called right down the middle. So an executive decision was actually made to put Big Show as the official, as even though he has a loyalty and an alliance to Ken Shamrock, there is strong faith and a belief that he will call this match right down the middle, but also that neither Ken Shamrock nor JBL would dare challenge this man's authority as an official. This is quite a big game changer for this WWE Championship match. It will really keep both under control quite well. I think that's a smart move to put Big Show in charge. Well, here comes the self-proclaimed wrestling god, JBL, who has held that championship ever since the screwjob back at Vengeance over the WWE Champion The Rock. He has promised us he will walk in to WrestleMania the WWE Champion no matter what gets thrown his way. It's a bold claim. One of the most hated men in the entire wrestling world, JBL. This man will sell anyone out if it means it gets him to the top. We've seen that. A lifelong friend, someone he looked to as a brother, he turned his back on. He went full on corporate, and he is glad to be in the position he's in. Maybe he won't be for long, as here comes his fate. This has got to be one of the most imposing things to see coming down to the ring at any given chance. The man is literally dubbed the world's most dangerous. course, him and Big Show from the World Tag Team Champions. I'd like to believe they have those in their sights again in the future, but Ken Shamrock has made it quite abundantly clear he wants that WWE title. He doesn't want to be a lackey. He doesn't want to be a background character. He wants the spotlight. He wants to be the guy. It's time to find out if Ken Shamrock can do just that. No. Seriously? Of all the moments where this could fuck up. Maybe he'll start talking in a minute. Nope. Nope, we're not getting any formal introductions because it's WWE 13 and I don't think I need any further explanation than that. Jesus fucking Christ. This game, man. This fucking game. Here we go. Ken Shamrock unsurprisingly going straight in for the offense. Should be a real interesting matchup between these two. And of course with Big Show looming in the background, I believe he'll call it right down the middle. I have good faith that Big Show is not the guy that a lot of people would assume he is anymore. Big suplex there by JBL as he manages to turn things around. It's impressive to see him get a little bit of offense in on Ken Shamrock here, but a lot of people point out, you know, JBL, he's Texas tough. He's a strong individual. JBL now losing control of the match as Ken Shamrock. The thing that I like about Ken Shamrock so much, it's not just how hard-hitting, it's not just how ruthless this guy is. The thing that really stands out when it comes to Ken Shamrock is the speed this man is able to connect each one of his moves with is unmatched. It is incredible what he can do in that ring.
Let's hope they stay out of the action and keep things fair.
I agree with our American commentary team there. I think it would be a real good move to see this match actually go down one-on-one. As here we go, we got a submission hold applied here. Big Show checking in. That's exactly what he's here to do. JBL able to escape the hold there very early on. Not every day you see a World Championship match this low down on the card. Now this is simply because we didn't want to overload the top side of the card with some of the biggest and the best matches. Plain and simple. We've got a World Heavyweight Championship, WWE Championship, Royal Rumble match, 3 mega matches coming your way tonight. So we thought it'd be only fair to kind of separate them out, let the show start off hot. Maybe try to ease it down a little bit in the mid bits and then build it back up later on. See how that goes. JBL with a big knee lift across the face of Ken Shamrock there. And Shamrock coming in hot with a heel kick.
Huge shot to the midsection.
Oh, sound randomly cut out there. Don't like when that happens because it could mean the video is getting screwed up. Not a lot I can do about that right now though.
He feels his martial arts background gives him an advantage.
Cruiserweight Championship match up next should be a great matchup. Heath Slater set to defend the title against Kofi Kingston. Kingston, no stranger to the Cruiserweight Championship. It's been a very, very, very long time since he's held that title. But he could very much capture it again tonight. JBL working over the leg of Ken Shamrock as the WWE Champion seems to be in control. Very, very much so. Ken Shamrock surprisingly getting a little overwhelmed by JBL, but the thing is to say, JBL, he is a very gifted athlete. I hate the name. I hate the name he's given himself of Wrestling God, but I will not deny that JBL is an extreme talent. Ooh, seems like he just kind of ripped the skin of Ken Shamrock there. Not sure how legal that is, but Big Show letting it slide. I mean, obviously this thing about special referee matches is very much referee's discretion. What he wants to do, he can do. I don't feel like he'd want to get JBL disqualified, as he's going to want his buddy Ken Shamrock to have as fair of a shot as possible at the title.
Whoa, look how groggy he looks. He's in desperation here.
Nice German suplex there by Ken Shamrock. Ooh, what an uppercut by JBL. And now a leg sweep. The WWE Champion looking to be very, very much in control of this match. Will this be enough? Will Ken Shamrock tap out? I would hate to see it. And thankfully we're not going to. A nice reversal there by Ken Shamrock. Eyes peeled on Big Show, hoping that nothing screwy happens there. Honestly, in either situation, I'd hate to see him turn against Ken Shamrock for any given reason, and also I'd hate to see him cheat JBL in the WWE title. I know it's what JBL deserves, but I feel like just a fair one-to-one officiating is definitely the way around this should be, as we see a cover attempt here now. And I mean, yeah, Big Show was a little slow to count the pinfall there, but Ken Shamrock definitely kicked out very quick anyway. Just battering the head of Ken Shamrock against the mat as we see another cover attempt, and Big Show, 1 count. Well, our American commentators are very pleased with Big Show's job so far. And then we see the ankle caught here by JBL. This isn't quite the signature ankle lock of Ken Shamrock, but that was definitely a vicious hold, to say the least. Shamrock taking down JBL. JBL, oh, raking the eyes once again of Ken Shamrock. And now, a big suplex. That was an impressive suplex. And we see a cover attempt, shoulders down on the mat. Big Show had a very clear shot of the shoulders. He could see that they were down. He got very much into position for it. I gotta say, I'm happy to see unbiased officiating from Big Show. Every time JBL has attempted to cover, he has gone to count the pinfall. Shamrock is just simply kicked out every time too. Shamrock head bat against the mat, and not the best position for Big Show to be in. It was at least a 1 count though. That's the most I feel JBL has gotten so far on Ken Shamrock. Shamrock really hasn't had as much control over JBL as I was expecting. I feel like we haven't really seen any of those big moves out of these guys either. Shamrock now, big German suplex. He has some real hard-hitting suplexes in his arsenal. Control of this match, continuously back and forwarding. What is this going to be here? Shamrock looking to do something huge. JBL, that's a big man coming off the top, and there you go. Shamrock now turning JBL over. Catches him with a stomp on the arm there. So it seems like the momentum has shifted in the favor of the challenger Ken Shamrock.
Oh my word, what a nasty headbutt. Man, that leg's been so damaged. I'm not ready to call
definitely
him
very hurt here.
That leg's in terrible shape.
JBL measuring.
Shamrock controlling the waist.
Oh, takes out the leg from below JBL. Now Shamrock. Nope, another reversal here by JBL. Really been a clean down the middle fight. Definitely very hard hitting. JBL. What's he gonna do now? JBL setting Shamrock up. Oh boy. Oh boy, Big Show. You might not want to let this happen. This could seriously hurt Ken Shamrock if this connects. And there's a huge superplex to the outside. And Big Show starting the count. Well, Big Show is counting. He's given him quite a bit of time too. I think Ken Shamrock may very well be out.
is ridiculous.
Well, this is it. This is the end of the match. This is a counter. Hang on a minute.
You gotta be kidding me. Get over there, ref.
What is... Oh, Big Show grabbing Shamrock. That was unusual move there by Big Show. He's really risking it right now. He should have been counting Shamrock out there. I guess he just wanted to make sure this match was called right down the middle. And Big Show saying no. Breaking up the pinfall. Big Show, hang on a minute. Big Show, maybe not being as official and fair with this as he should be. I thought for sure Big Show was going to call this one straight down the middle, but he did not allow that pinfall to be the end of the match. And now JBL, the fall-away slam. And he goes in for the cover here. And JBL, once again, Big Show is having a hard time officiating this matchup here. He doesn't want it to go down like that. He knows Shamrock is going to leave. If this goes down like this, Shamrock got that submission hold in place here. JBL fights out of the rear naked choke by Ken Shamrock. And JBL goes in for a cover, and another cover attempt that made there, and another kick out. Big Show, I think, he got a little overwhelmed in his emotions there. I saw he didn't quite check in the rear naked choke from Shamrock. He had every opportunity. And JBL now going in for that vicious powerbomb, and Big Show counts. And Big Show hesitating, and he has to count the 3. Whether he likes it or not, that was the end of that one. Ken Shamrock was defeated, plain and simple. Big Show, you could tell there was some real reluctance as he checks in on his friend there. But JBL had the match won clean. He won the match by countout. I think there was a few other occasions where he would have won with that 3 count. Big Show breaking up pinfalls. And in the end, unfortunately, he just couldn't help his partner. He couldn't help Ken Shamrock. Well, hopefully this doesn't cause any tensions between these two, but as it currently stands, JBL is still the WWE Champion, much to the reluctance of the Big Show. And I guess with that being said, we've probably seen the last of Ken Shamrock, unfortunately. But now the night must move on, and up next, the Cruiserweight Championship is at stake as Heath Slater goes one-on-one with Kofi Kingston. We have a rather big announcement for you in regards to the situation involving Big Show and Ken Shamrock. Following the events of what we saw go down in the ring, Big Show reluctantly counting that 3 count after helping Shamrock on quite a few occasions. Big Show escorted Shamrock out of the ring, and as soon as they got to the backstage area, we've been informed that Shamrock choked Big Show out, grabbed his things, and left the building. So that's a shocking announcement that I had to give there, but I can only imagine, obviously, Shamrock must be upset with Big Show for not, I guess cheating Shamrock into winning the WWE Championship, but with all due respect intended to Ken Shamrock, I thought Big Show actually was a very respectable official. I think he went against his own gut. And okay, he helped Shamrock quite a few times there. I think that could have ended up being something that maybe we saw management step in and remove Big Show from officiating, because he was put in there in a position of trust, and he did break that on quite a few occasions. But Big Show, you could really see it in that final pinfall, following the powerbomb from JBL. there was that 1 and 2 at an ordinary pace, but there was a lot of hesitation from Big Show before the 3 count. I don't think that he did that through any kind of militia towards Ken Shamrock, but Shamrock has definitely turned his back on his friend, the Big Show, as well as the WWE, as I've been told that, yep, pretty much as I'd suspected, he has said that he will not be making his return for the rest of his contracted time.
Heath Slater squeezing down on the head.
So that's an unfortunate way to see things go down. But hey man, sometimes that really is just the case.
Heath Slater controlling the arm.
Well, so far we've had 3 successful championship defenses tonight. Let's see if Heath Slater can overcome Kofi Kingston. These are 2 great superstars. One day I'd love to see these 2 facing off for the Intercontinental Championship, you know. I don't think that's too far out of the realm of possibility. Nice takedown there by Heath Slater. Kofi Kingston caught up in this submission hold. Is he going to have to tap out here? No. He's still in this. Oh, nice move there by Kofi Kingston. And now Kofi coming off the top. Oh, nobody home.
I just can't get over what we saw. That was so great.
Well, following this matchup, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. It's Justin Gabriel and David Otunga. Otunga has really turned his career around lately for the better. That man has been on one hell of a roll lately, and I'll be interested to see if that can lead to winning the Intercontinental Championship from Justin Gabriel up next. Cover attempt here by Kofi Kingston. As he got Heath Slater down and out? No. Never forget last year at the Royal Rumble when Kofi Kingston challenged for the WWE Championship. He had a very unexpectedly incredible performance against The Rock. Not The Rock, The Miz, sorry. So once again, getting an unexpected match here tonight is Kofi Kingston. And this time he's really rolling off of it. Back into the ring they go. Kofi going for a cover. I mean, foolish move there. Understandably easy mistake to make, but he tried covering Slater after throwing him straight into the ring, and obviously that meant his head was in the ropes. Kofi looking to be in a bit of trouble here as Heath Slater applies the submission hold, really driving the knee into the back of Kofi Kingston. Is he going to be able to force a submission hold? I mean a submission. I mean he's performing the submission hold. Is he maybe able to get a submission out of Kofi Kingston? No. Slater really playing the submission game right now as he goes in for a single leg crab, but still not enough. Takes Kofi down once again. Mr. Pay-Per-View as he's known. Heath Slater will be, I believe, one of the 30 men in the Royal Rumble later on tonight. I believe Kofi Kingston also got a shot at trying to go to WrestleMania coming up later on tonight. A lot of participants announced for the Royal Rumble matchup. Really looking forward to that. We are getting closer and closer, as close as Kofi is to these ropes, which he just reaches.
A quick punch to the gut.
I cannot wait for that Royal Rumble match. I can't believe it is so close by right now.
I don't like this, and his opponent might like it even less.
Heath Slater perhaps getting a little frustrated with Kofi Kingston here. It's understandable. Kofi Kingston has really gotten the best of Heath Slater a little bit in this match.
This one's all business.
Kofi's in trouble.
What is Heath looking to do here? A whole lot of nothing, evidently. Leg sweep brings down Kofi Kingston. Heath Slater now picking Kofi up.
I'm not really sure he has any advantage, so he really needs to suck it up
And a leg sweep.
do what he does best right now.
And Kingston connects.
Kofi Kingston looking for trouble in paradise. If he can connect with this, Heath Slater might be down and out, and there it is. Drops him flat in the face with that big kick to the head. Cover attempt, Slater kicks out.
Again, this one is for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Heath Slater really bringing his A game right now, but Kofi with this unexpected opportunity tonight is making the absolute most of it.
Who's going home with the title? Nice dodge there.
Kofi picks Heath Slater up. Goes in for more strikes, and now Heath Slater smash hit. Is that going to be the defining moment in this matchup? No, Kofi kicks out. Kofi with a big strike.
Down goes Slater.
Kofi measuring Heath Slater. Slater gets turned around. Kofi with a big chop. And a drop kick, but he misses. And you know what they say, if you first you don't succeed. Drop kick, no, he misses again.
Look at me. I'm just as surprised as you are.
The tension.
The drama. This is electric. And Kofi once again goes in, and he misses again. I can't seem to read the button prompts properly, guys. I'm having a bad night for button prompts. Belly to belly by Kofi Kingston. Kofi coming off the ropes. Coming off the ropes. Crossbody.
Here he comes.
Is he going to be able to get Heath Slater down and out with that one? No. Slater is getting overwhelmed by the challenger right now. Oh, God.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back
Ooh,
and enjoy
what an
watching.
uppercut. And Kofi slowing it down with a knee.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Slater reverses. Slater now maybe going to be able to take back control of his Cruiserweight Championship match. He has been in some serious trouble in this one. Kofi Kingston really overwhelming the Cruiserweight Champion, and starting to see a little bit of a mean streak come into play here from Heath Slater. Not taking too kindly to how overwhelmed he's getting, I think.
I've talked to a lot of people, King, and they're all impressed with Heath Slater.
Well, yeah, I'm one of them. This guy's got
Heath
great
pulling Kofi
instincts in the
slowly
ring.
away from the ropes.
Championship
Bides enough time for Kofi to recover.
He is definitely going to have those ribs looked at after this
Kofi coming in hot, but Slater with a reversal. Back into that same corner with a huge run and drop kick.
Come on now, that was just uncalled for.
Slater really added insult to injury with that knee. I'm noticing a bit of a mean streak in Slater in this match. Seems like he's not too impressed with Kofi Kingston. And a suplex.
Impressive suplex. That hand had a lot of
Slater getting very furious with those strikes.
Oh, the punch connects. Whoa, this could be trouble.
Kofi kicks Slater off. This could be the beginning of the end for Heath Slater. No.
It's the canvas.
Drop kick. Perfectly avoided by Heath Slater.
Wait a minute, Cole.
He now catches Kofi with a neck breaker. Sick dick breaker.
Man, that was a vicious elbow drop.
Slater
Look out.
gonna catch Kofi with yet another neck breaker. Is the Cruiserweight Champion looking to defend right now? That could be very much in the stars for this guy.
His right hand. Up over the top and to the floor.
And out of the ring they go.
Out of the ring. Now what's going
Nothing good ever comes from this.
Wow. Talk about timing. What a move.
Nice reversal there by Kofi Kingston as he ducks whatever it is that Slater was looking to do. Elbow to the head of Slater. Kofi Kingston back in the ring with Slater. Catches him in. SOS. Rolls him up. Here's the cover. Is Slater's title reign over? Kofi's got those shoulders on the mat. Is this it? Yes. Oh. Oh, okay then. Kofi Kingston has taken the Cruiserweight Championship from Heath Slater. In a match that wasn't even scheduled to happen. Well, that is the end of Heath Slater's second reign as Cruiserweight Champion. Definitely went a lot better than his first. But tonight was definitely Kofi's night. This guy was really rolling. And what a great way to pick up the victory. That SOS into the cover. Kofi Kingston now, I believe, a two-time Cruiserweight Champion. As we move towards our next match of the night, Justin Gabriel defending the Intercontinental Championship against David Otunga.
Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 223 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Justin Gabriel.
Quite interesting the way things just played out moments ago as Justin Gabriel's former tag team partner, Heath Slater, just dropped the Intercontinental Championship to his new partner, Kofi Kingston. I guess these things can happen, you know. Justin Gabriel could be next in line, though. He could be losing that title. Otunga, as I said before, he's got a lot of momentum right now.
Introducing the challenger. He is a graduate of Harvard Law School, weighing 229 pounds. David Otunga.
I'd love to see if David Otunga can capture his first major title. Well, maybe not major, but his first championship outside of a tertiary. As David Otunga, for those who don't know, is a former hardcore champion, but that is the only championship this man has gotten his hands on so far. So we'll see if Justin Gabriel can continue to outperform his former Nexus teammate, which is really what this one feels like it's all circulated back to. It came down to Wade Barrett and David Otunga competing for a shot at the Intercontinental title, and in the end it was David Otunga, the one man from the former Nexus that never held the US Championship, that now challenges Justin Gabriel for his Intercontinental Championship. These two came into the business as tag team partners, as allies, and they will be competing tonight as enemies.
There's the bell, and here we go.
Gabriel going straight in for a strike, and of course David Otunga going to be very familiar with Justin Gabriel and his style. These two will have spent a lot of time together in the past, I'd imagine.
Total destruction. He might not know where he is right now.
So David Otunga is going to know exactly what to do to keep Justin Gabriel down. Speaking of keeping him down, up next we've got a big matchup. One we have waited 7 months for. It's finally happening up next. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. We've been told this match is going to be no time limit. So that should be an interesting matchup. Triple H and Brock Lesnar competing for the World Heavyweight Championship. No limit to how long those two can face off. I'm so curious what will go down. The last time we saw them face off, it went to a time limit draw back at Capital Punishment, and they have not had a one-on-one matchup since. Their rivalry has not lost any steam. It has been heated for all 7 of those months, if you ask me. They have non-stop. They've had their paths cross quite a lot, but we've not actually seen Lesnar and Triple H face off one-on-one since.
Would you look at him squeezing? I wouldn't want to be in that headlock.
It's moved there by Justin Gabriel. And Gabriel going to use his high-flying offense, but David Otunga cleverly sidestepping it. As I said before, he is going to know exactly what Justin Gabriel has to offer.
I think Gabriel's wings have been clipped in this one. And Otunga gets rocked.
Just 2 matches away from the 2012 Royal Rumble, as it's looking more and more likely that JBL will be headed to WrestleMania, the WWE Champion. There is one stop between now and WrestleMania for the Raw Superstars, and that is St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 2 weeks, where JBL will once again defend his WWE title, I'm sure. Gabriel with some great offense there. Real clash of styles in this matchup between Justin Gabriel and David Otunga.
Right on target.
Smart move by Justin Gabriel there. You see the way he kind of circled Otunga as he was getting to his feet, so Otunga wouldn't know where he was when he got to his. Cover it. Oh, Otunga with a vicious punch to the face to kick out of that Thunderbomb there. Justin Gabriel now scooping Otunga up onto his shoulder. We've seen this move before. There's won Gabriel some matches in the past, but not tonight.
Remember, in championship matches, the title cannot change hands by count out or disqualification.
Yeah, that's why they call it the championship advantage. You can lose the match, but still keep the
David Otunga managing to neutralize Justin Gabriel. His speed, his agility right now sends him into the corner. Strikes the midsection. David Otunga now setting Gabriel up on the top. What's he going to look to do here? Otunga now taking Gabriel for a huge suplex to the middle of the ring. As he now goes straight in for those strikes to the face. Those Shamrock-like strikes to the face. There's a name you won't be hearing again for a long while. Gabriel catches David Otunga off guard though. Comes off the corner and ooh. Nice little bit of offense there from Justin Gabriel. Ooh, I think he might have overshot that one. That may not have been the best timing to have connected with that move. David Otunga knows this as he capitalizes. This is not where you want to put Justin Gabriel. Gabriel with a reversal. Oh, and David Otunga just bracing for the impact as he moves out the way. Gabriel fights back once again. Ooh, David Otunga ran straight into that drop kick, and now there's another one across the face of Otunga. And these two really not seeing eye to eye right now in this one. I think both are seeing red. Cover attempt here. No.
But that's about it. Caught the leg. Wow.
We saw that move from Justin Gabriel earlier on in the match, and I thought perhaps that could have been near the end then and there. Who would have known this match would have gone on for this much longer? David Otunga, though, still hasn't really gotten anything too major off, I'd say. And Otunga, ooh, dropped outside of the ring. Gabriel now coming. Oh, nice move by Otunga to once again move out of the way, showing that he knows exactly what Justin Gabriel is thinking. And a belly-to-belly on the concrete may very well do the damage needed to defeat Justin Gabriel. Otunga is making the most of the time he spends outside the ring. Referee up to a count of 5. David Otunga quick to get back in. He doesn't want to get counted out. He cannot win the Intercontinental Championship on a count out. Justin Gabriel off the ropes. David Otunga ducks it. Gabriel accidentally takes out the referee. And now Otunga with the verdict. And Otunga goes in for the cover. Referee up to his feet just in time. Gabriel kicks out though.
Things aren't looking good for Gabriel.
And Otunga, I don't think a lot of people have kicked out of the verdict since he finally started hitting that move. A kick out there by Justin Gabriel. Gabriel looking a little bit overwhelmed in that ring right now, I gotta say. I think the power game of David Otunga is really getting to him. Otunga up to his feet. Gabriel rolls through. He's got David Otunga hooked. Otunga kicks out. Justin Gabriel goes again for the Thunder Bomb. He got it. Fans are on their feet. Justin Gabriel shooting over to the corner. 450 splash. He hooks the legs. That's got to be the end of this one. And Justin Gabriel still Intercontinental Champion. A good showing from David Otunga tonight, though. As I say, I really feel like he's managed to get the spotlight on himself quite nicely. Great performance from both of these two. Definitely the sleeper match of the night, I'd say. Justin Gabriel is still your Intercontinental Champion. And so far tonight, we've only seen one title change hands, the Cruiserweight Championship. But now comes a very important question on the road to WrestleMania. Will Triple H be able to dethrone the unstoppable Brock Lesnar? Well, I can't wait to find out, as that match is finally happening next. Here we go. I stand corrected, this match does have a time limit, but it's 60 minutes, which it should absolutely not pass. This should definitely see a result before 60 minutes are up. Brock Lesnar has absolutely manhandled every single person that has ever set foot in front of him. And that includes Triple H. I will bring you back to SummerSlam, when these two last met in the ring. Brock Lesnar had just debuted the Kimura lock, and he was laying waste to people left and right with that submission hold. But I feel like Triple H is a different man since then. I feel like, truth be told, I hate to say this, I feel like being associated with the New Age Outlaws, being the whole D-Generation X thing, I think he was weak. I think Triple H had really lost something in himself. And I feel like the Triple H that he's going to meet in the ring tonight is the man he met in the ring at Capital Punishment. And this is going to be one hell of a World Heavyweight Championship match. Triple H means business tonight. He is in the best physical condition I have ever seen him in. He is focused, he is ready, and he wants that World Heavyweight Championship. The last time this man held a title was 2 years ago. He was about a month away from losing the title when he walked into the 2010 Royal Rumble. He ended up losing the title to his partner Shawn Michaels at the 2010 Elimination Chamber. Triple H has not held a single singles championship since the Royal Rumble back in 2010. He is solely focused on becoming a world champion in all that time, and it is put up or shut up time tonight, because Triple H is finally getting a one-on-one encounter with the one man that has been determined to haunt this man, to taunt this man for a very long time, Brock Lesnar. There is not a bigger fight you will see to kick off the year than this one right here, right now. These two are ready to absolutely destroy each other, and you are in for a brutal battle, I can assure you. Question is Brock Lesnar really that unbeatable? Or can Triple H finally be the one to shut down Brock Lesnar and his reign of terror? And that is what this one's all about, the World Heavyweight Championship, a title Triple H has never held.
Challenger from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H. And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar.
I believe Brock Lesnar is drawing incredibly close to defeating Sheamus's record as the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see if he can continue to encroach on that record in this one. So here we go, one-on-one, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, 1 hour on the time limit. There's no way this match is going to pass that time limit, surely. And of course, naturally, it's Brock Lesnar who very quickly claims control of the early goings of the match, but Triple H coming in with those strikes.
I mean, just think about this. He wins, and he's the #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight
No, Mr. American Commentator. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. Ooh, clothesline attempt there, but Brock Lesnar with a great reversal into a suplex.
And the knuckles connect.
And now it's Lesnar back in control once again.
Lesnar with the arm.
I do wonder if this one will secede their... Is secede the right word?
Countered by the Game.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I wonder if this one will surpass their match at Capital Punishment for the... what am I trying to say? The level of brutality that one was.
Into the headlock.
Will we see that level of competition again from Triple H and Brock Lesnar tonight?
You can see the mind turning. You have to wonder what Triple
One
H
thing I've
has in
noticed
store
lately
next.
is it seems like Sheamus set off a chain effect. The Kimura lock seems to become less effective with each time that Lesnar is now applying it. It's almost like his confidence in that move has been knocked by the fact that Sheamus escaped the Kimura lock. I noticed Undertaker was not taken out, was not injured with the Kimura lock. He will be competing in the Royal Rumble tonight. Resiliency has begun to establish amongst the WWE superstars, a way to survive Brock Lesnar's vicious Kimura lock.
Brock Lesnar has the arm. Lesnar. And that series ends in deadlock. Neither one of these superstars.
Ooh, that clothesline there by Brock Lesnar.
I don't think so.
And another one. Triple H feeling the effects of the World Heavyweight Champion firsthand.
And once again, Brock Lesnar brings the pain.
And so far we've only seen one championship change hands here tonight, so if you want to talk about statistics, averages, overalls, all that, right now it very much falls in favor of the World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar. Triple H coming in quick with a clothesline and Brock Lesnar with another German suplex. Ever take the World Heavyweight Champion lightly. And there should be no surprise that these two will find themselves out here. Now, I want to stress, this may be a 60-minute match, but there are still disqualifications. There are still countouts. This match must see an end through pinfall or submission if Triple H wants to become World Heavyweight Champion. Oh no, Brock Lesnar. Ooh, wow, that was a lucky landing for Triple H. That could have gone so poorly. Lesnar to those steel steps, which is perfectly legal. And Triple H resetting the count. He doesn't want to see this one end just yet.
Right in the mouth. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Triple H controlling the waist.
Triple H telling Brock Lesnar exactly what he thinks of him with a big knee to the head afterwards.
You hear how his leg connected?
And Lesnar is getting brutalized by Triple H right now.
The game's got him.
The official continues.
Referee up to a count of 7. Triple H back into the ring as he resets the count once again. Lesnar laid out on the announce table. One can only think what Triple H is looking to do here for what happened to Billy Gunn for Road Dogg walking out. The arms are hooked. The pedigree. Is this going to happen? Yes! Brock Lesnar face first through the announce table off that pedigree.
Triple H spots the opening.
And Triple H takes him back into the ring. And it looked like he was going for a cover, but Lesnar's so quick to reverse, so quick to get back into the game. No pun intended.
A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
Well, Lesnar is actually hurt. Lesnar is bleeding. I think his head may have collided with something sharp on that table. But Triple H now with a pile driver, a forbidden move. That is the level of violence that Triple H is willing to instill here. Lesnar with a reversal. And the World Heavyweight Champion has seemed dazed ever since that pedigree through the announce table. It's really brought something out of the World Heavyweight Champion. Perhaps it's the opening that Triple H needed. Uh-oh. Or maybe not. Brock Lesnar catching Triple H with those triple power bombs now. Oh my god, he is brutalizing Triple H. Cover attempt here on the challenger. Triple H with a quick kick out. Triple H writhing in pain. Lesnar looking to put this one to rest. Could this be the decisive moment in this match? It has won so many... Oh my god, going even further than I thought. The Kimura lock, but Triple H reaches the ropes. A very wise move by Triple H. Lesnar, I mean, as I say, I think maybe being put through that table might have dazed him. We have not seen Lesnar make a mistake as to apply the Kimura lock so close to the ropes in the past. And Triple H has found a weak spot on Lesnar, and you know he is going to continue to target it again and again.
Championship on the line. Lesnar had that scouted.
Lesnar with a big belly to belly, sends Triple H across the ring. Look at the state of Brock Lesnar. Triple H has found it. He has found something in Lesnar that maybe he can continue to utilize to the best of his advantage. But Lesnar now going to try and return the favor to Triple H. He's going back in there, going in for the kill hard. Lesnar catches Triple H belly to belly. Brings down the challenger. Triple H looking to be in a harder situation right now. Look at the state of Brock Lesnar's face, though. You can't tell me that's a guy who's in control. Lesnar with a side suplex. That knee to the head did nothing to Lesnar. This guy's not human, I tell you that much. He is definitely not human. The amount of blood loss and the fact that this guy can still dish out a physically brutal punishment like we're seeing. No, Brock Lesnar is not, in fact, like you and me. Takes him into the corner there as Lesnar now. Got Triple H perhaps exactly where he wants him. And a side suplex from the top. You wouldn't believe that Lesnar was put face first through that announce table moments ago and that busted moment. You wouldn't believe that happened just a few minutes ago. The level of dominance that we're now seeing from the champion. Lesnar going in for a cover attempt here, and Triple H kicks out. Triple H kicks out again. Triple H catches Brock Lesnar, kicks him to the midsection. Here we go. Pedigree time. Pedigree from the challenger. Triple H giving it everything he's got. Cover attempt here. Has he got Brock Lesnar down and out? No. Somehow, Brock Lesnar is still alive in this one. And what is Lesnar going to do now? Nothing. Lesnar's not going to do anything. Lesnar sending Triple H into the corner. As he now meets the ring post, both of these two. A bloody state, each of them. Triple H, wait a minute, firing up. Triple H back to his feet. Lesnar, belly to belly though. He did not waste any time going in for the kill. Lesnar now, is this going to be enough? Is he going to put Triple H away? I'd have to say yes, but I'm wrong. Triple H with a reversal. Triple H now, strike to the head of Lesnar. And again, Triple H sending Lesnar into the ropes. Lesnar with a reversal. Triple H coming off. Knee to the face. Triple H now. Got Lesnar. He wants him. Spine buster. Triple H is coming in. Full on offense. Lesnar turned around. Kick to the midsection. Here we go. Pedigree number 3 in this matchup. That's got to be it. Lesnar's reign of terror has got to be over. Cover attempt here. Triple H has got him. Lesnar kicks out once again. And Lesnar is still in this. I cannot believe what I am seeing. Any other superstar would have been down and out to that pedigree. Triple H up to his feet. Kicks him in the midsection again. Triple H. Pedigree number 4. That's got to be it. Pulls the legs away from the ropes. Cover attempt here on Lesnar. Triple H has finally overcome Brock Lesnar. But my God, at what cost? What did it take? And boy, it sure is a shame that Damien Sandow is injured right now, as I'm sure this would be a prime opportunity to crash this celebration. But nonetheless, Triple H is finally world champion again. It's been 2 long years, but the first ever WWE champion is now your world heavyweight champion. And with that, the time has finally come for the 30-man Royal Rumble. Who is going to WrestleMania? We will find that out next.
It is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew numbers 1 and 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. The last remaining superstar will be declared the winner of the Royal Rumble and will advance to the main event of WrestleMania.
And that's what it's all about right there, a main event at WrestleMania 3. I'm going to admit, I'm recording this on a different day. There were some technical problems that caused things to go wrong, but the Royal Rumble match is upon us, and here comes the certified number 1. Well, we already knew that The Rock was going to be coming into the Royal Rumble this year at number 1. This was an undeniable fact. It was decided by the Raw General Manager, Mr. McMahon, prior to his unfortunate run-in with Ken Shamrock a few weeks back. I'm using some heavy air quotes when I say unfortunate. But the Royal Rumble match is finally upon us. As I say, this is actually my second time recording this Royal Rumble match. The first time I changed participants through like the match editor thing in the universe menu, and it changed the arena to the Attitude Era version, and the Royal Rumble winner didn't actually get storyline. So I had to simulate a whole year to get back to this point to fix that. So I'm never gonna ever reveal who won that Royal Rumble. I'm sorry. But hopefully we'll get just as good of one this time around. Ooh, what a second entrant this is. No nameplate. I heard the sound effect though.
Representing the Kliq from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 308 pounds, Kevin Nash.
Well, that's a pretty major second entrant into the Royal Rumble match earlier tonight, failing to capture the World Tag Team Championships from The Miz and R-Truth. Kevin Nash now sets foot inside the 30-man over-the-top rope challenge. This is going to be one hell of a match. I am assured. I assure you, this is going to be one hell of a Royal Rumble matchup. So for future reference, if anyone's still playing this game, I don't know what is wrong with you if you're still playing this game. If anyone is still playing this game and you want the Royal Rumble storyline, but you want to change the entrance in the Rumble to actually fit your universe, because it puts inactive people into the Royal Rumble. Open the match like you would with a match that's already set up in it, and then the change participants button is in with like the match rules and stuff, and you edit it there, and then it still actually counts towards the universe. So unfortunately, I will confess I have to play as The Rock because he was predetermined as entrant number 1. I would have had to have set up my other controller, which is janky as fucking barely works, to have had Triple H come in as number 30. So oh, I know, I forgot to charge my battery. What a knife-edge chop. Well, Kevin Nash setting The Rock up on the ropes there, but The Rock manages to strike back very aggressively as the countdown has begun. That's another thing, is if I don't play as anyone in the Royal Rumble, then we don't get the countdown. As here comes Chris Jericho, the man obsessed with the Big Show. That's how we best know Chris Jericho. That man really wants to be allies with the Big Show. Kevin Nash here, he's set up on that top rope. Ooh, elbows out. Just about staying in the Royal Rumble match. Big Sexy. Striking back here as in comes Chris Jericho, former Cruiserweight champion. Chris Jericho. And The Rock and Kevin Nash going to work together against little old Jericho. Ouch. Well, I've always said it was going to be an uphill battle at the Royal Rumble for The Rock. And I stand by that tonight. The man came in at number 1. If he wants a shot at JBL, I truly believe for as long as Mr. McMahon is in charge, that is the only way The Rock is getting a WWE Championship opportunity. So he's got to make the most of this tonight. He's got to try and go the distance like no one has before. But, well, there's only been 2 Royal Rumbles so far in the history books, as here comes Bret Hart, number 4. No music for anyone. I did have this problem in the last Royal Rumble I recorded, and the mock Royal Rumble I did that wasn't even finished ever, that I spoke about in previous episodes. The Royal Rumble... Is The Rock seriously in the middle of the Royal Rumble match? The Rock is pulling off the people's elbow. Well, it is the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, and it does get the people on their feet. And it very well may get Chris Jericho over the ropes and out of the match. But unfortunately, I don't know how the people's elbow would do that, truthfully. Jericho setting up The Rock over the ropes here. Rock's got to hang in tight now if he wants to keep alive in this one. No eliminations yet in the Royal Rumble, as here comes entrant number 5. And Jericho is caught up in those ropes. Rey Mysterio makes his way out. Bret Hart eliminating Kevin Nash as the first guy out of the 2012 Royal Rumble. And it looks like Chris Jericho follows suit pretty quickly, as Rey Mysterio becomes the first SmackDown superstar to enter the 2012 Royal Rumble. And at number 5, the Ultimate Underdog has got a very hard uphill battle to overcome if he wants to win this Royal Rumble tonight. See Jericho and Nash there making that walk of shame back. And unfortunately, that is just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Bret Hart has got The Rock on the ropes here. No. We might see a lot of glitz and glamour in the match in this here tonight at the Royal Rumble. Spine buster by The Rock to Rey Mysterio. Padless Rock feels a little strange to see, as here comes Jack Swagger. So far, Rey Mysterio the only man to be graced with entrance music. Entrant number 6 right now. The Rock entering number 1, still in this Royal Rumble. Number 2 and 4, I believe. No, sorry, number 2 and 3, Jericho and Kevin Nash, both out. Bret Hart number 4, Rey Mysterio number 5, and Jack Swagger now in at number 6. Bret Hart gets set up on the corner here. Rock looking pretty staggered, busted open at some point. I don't know when that happened. As he tries to eliminate Bret Hart from the Royal Rumble. Bret Hart just about hanging in there. Rock favoring that leg of his as he tries to create some distance, and Bret coming in like a predator. As here comes number 8, a very excited Undertaker, and that was the Rock bottom there. It didn't feel like a very prime and opportune move from The Rock, to be honest. Still in from number 1 is number 7, The Undertaker. That is a game-changing entrant in any Royal Rumble match. Rey Mysterio set up on the corner there by Jack Swagger, and The Rock actually helping Rey here. Maybe he's realized he needs to create some allies in the Royal Rumble matchup. Side suplex there by The Rock. Bret Hart and The Undertaker. What a great match that could be one day down the line. As Bret tries to eliminate The Undertaker, The Rock now going to try and help Bret Hart eliminating Undertaker. Undertaker manages to escape as we come up to entrant number 9 in the Royal Rumble. As here comes, entrant number 8, as here comes a rated R superstar Edge. His tag team partner Christian is no stranger to winning the Royal Rumble match. He won the first ever back in 2010. Can The Rock become the 3rd man to have won the Royal Rumble matchup? See superstars like Bret Hart and The Rock favoring certain limbs. You can kind of tell the wear and tear is setting in on these guys as Rey Mysterio gets thrown over the ropes by The Rock. And I don't feel like this is Rock's strong suit right now. He's using that leg to try and eliminate Rey, but I noticed he was favoring that quite a while ago. I mentioned a few times Rock was holding on to that leg of his, and he's trying with all his power as Jack Swagger could be on the ropes here with Edge. Edge and Swagger definitely have their history with one another, and it continues tonight as Jack Swagger is eliminated from the 2012 Royal Rumble. Rey Mysterio now set up in the corner. Camera up very close here with Rock and Mysterio. As down goes Bret Hart at the hands of The Undertaker. He cannot believe it. He's so excited that he eliminated Bret Hart. Undertaker really just not feeling like playing up the Undertaker that we know tonight, clearly. Rey Mysterio now set up on the top here by The Rock as he continues to try and eliminate the ultimate underdog in the 2012 Royal Rumble. And down goes Rey Mysterio as The Rock celebrates that one. I don't know why he's telling Rey Mysterio to bring it. He's out of the Royal Rumble. Rock watching on as Edge and Undertaker work each other over in that corner. You may as well let these two SmackDown superstars take care of each other and stay in the background, especially when you are 8 entrants into the Royal Rumble. Right now, Edge and Undertaker are the two most fresh men in the Royal Rumble matchup, whilst The Rock has been in for, well, I don't know how long. They don't actually have a timer in the corner. But I think The Rock's playing a smart game here. You know, you keep your distance from these guys if you want to go the long run. As here comes entrant number 9, and I can't help but wonder who entrant number 9 is going to be as The Rock comes to help Undertaker, sorry. Edge could be on the ropes and out of the match as here comes the Cruiserweight champion, Kofi Kingston. SOS. Back and oh, nice reversal there by The Rock. I feel like Rock and Undertaker, you know, these are two guys that have been on the same brand many times, and yet I don't really feel like their paths have ever crossed. Here tonight it is the Royal Rumble, and we will see many matches we've never seen before, like Kofi Kingston and Edge. I don't feel like those two have actually ever been on the same brand, to be honest. Or maybe actually they were both on Raw. No, Kofi was on ECW. I think there was a little while where they were both on Raw. Not very long though. We'll drop that to the Undertaker by The Rock. So here comes number 10. We are a third of the way through the Royal Rumble as here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Undertaker now going to try and eliminate The Rock. Is he going to be able to get The Rock out? The man has been in since number 1, and he is still in. I mean, this guy's whole career right now has been really riding on winning the Royal Rumble tonight. Undertaker doing everything in his power to get The Rock out, and normally I feel like Undertaker wouldn't struggle too much with getting certain individuals out, but The Rock is really putting up a fight here, and he continues to stay alive in the Royal Rumble matchup.
This young man always has a smile on his face.
Kofi Kingston set up on the ropes there as Undertaker knees the gut of The Rock. And now Kofi Kingston, this would be one of the biggest eliminations of his career, as here comes Eddie Guerrero. Number 11. Could that be the moment? Could that be the opportunity for Eddie Guerrero? You never know how far anyone's going to make it in the Royal Rumble matchup, but right now we have a full ring. Now, for those that don't know the rules of the Royal Rumble, one rule that Justin Roberts never mentions because it's more of an unspoken rule, but once we have 6 superstars in the ring, it is deemed as a full ring. Now, what that means is that there will not be any more people coming out to the Royal Rumble match until we have witnessed an elimination in this matchup. And speaking of which, there goes Eddie Guerrero. That was a short-lived time in the Royal Rumble for Mr. Guerrero there. And The Rock has got Kofi Kingston right where he wants him, and it's good night to the Cruiserweight champion. Undertaker locking up with The Rock. Rock and Undertaker both been in this thing for quite some time. Edge as well. Leave Edge and Undertaker back-to-back entrance 7 and 8. Austin, the most recent man to enter the Royal Rumble, I think. No, he was number 10, sorry. What's The Rock doing? Oh, kicking the leg out of Undertaker there. And now The Rock and Austin locking up. This is a dream match right here. We've never seen this before in this universe. I can't imagine what a match between those two would be like as Edge catches The Rock off guard. And, well, it was a great performance by him. But The Rock is officially out of the 2012 Royal Rumble. That's it for him. And I will admit now, we will no longer have a countdown in the corner because this thing will be here, and I don't want to play as anyone else. So whatever happens from here, happens. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to charge my controller. Just a second. Undertaker begging for a timeout as he catches Stone Cold Steve Austin. Goes behind. Don't know if you can even hear me from here. Is that? That's not charging. Now it's charging as here comes Dolph Ziggler. Now he's going to be pretty disappointed that Damien Sandow is not a confirmed participant in the Royal Rumble matchup, but of course, those injuries sidelining Damien Sandow meant he will not be here tonight, and that Dolph Ziggler, I would have to imagine, will get his United States Championship later down the line. But the number one contender to the United States Championship could also be the number one contender to the World Heavyweight or WWE Championship, so you know, silver linings. Oh no, you can still see the countdown. Okay, well in the other arena, in the other Rumble I recorded, you could not see the countdown anymore. So that's a nice change, even if it is faded out. So here comes number 13. Ah yeah, Wade Barrett, number 13 in this Royal Rumble. We're getting close to the halfway point. I gotta say right now, if this was the final 5 in this Royal Rumble, I mean, you'd have some pretty big WrestleMania main events, but we still have half the Rumble to go as Dolph Ziggler eliminates Edge. A major elimination there. Edge has been in this for quite some time. And there goes Undertaker too. The hands of Stone Cold Steve Austin, which now makes Austin the most longest man in the Royal Rumble. And I believe he's been in since number 10. Ziggler and Barrett, the two most fresh men to have walked into the Rumble, as they are 12 and 13 respectively. And they say that 14 is kind of known as a cursed number in the wrestling business in this kind of a match, you know, a Royal Rumble type matchup, which many companies do. They say that 14 is a number you got to keep an eye on, so we'll see what the career is like for the man that comes through that curtain at 14 in the following year. I don't know if that's rung true in this universe. I'll have to have a look at who the 14 entrants are in previous years. As here comes Cody Rhodes. Well, I hope he has a good future, because I feel like this guy's just getting started. Let me have a quick look who entered at number 14, and we'll see if that is a cursed number in the past, because I have full write-ups for the previous years, and I will have one for this year's as well down the line. Number 14, first year was Big Show. In 2010, Big Show would go to Raw, where he would spend most of his time being completely unused before going to ECW and being world champion for a short period of time. He then got screwed out of that by, I believe, Jack Swagger, who ended up holding that title for quite a long time. So I guess in a way you could say that wasn't a great year for the Big Show. And what about last year's Raw? Here comes number 15, the halfway point. It's Daniel Bryan. Of course, we also say goodbye to Wade Barrett there, unfortunately. Number 14 last year was Kofi Kingston. Yeah, I'd say 2011 was a pretty bad year for Kofi Kingston. He spent just most of his time on the sidelines for ECW doing nothing. So yeah, I'd say watch your back, Cody, and prove the curse wrong. Because if there's one thing that the most number 14s in history have done, it's a whole lot of nothing. So let's hope that Cody Rhodes has a better 2012 than Big Show had 2010 and Kofi Kingston had 2011. Stone Cold Steve Austin eliminated by Cody Rhodes. That is a spectacular moment in history right there. That might be Cody Rhodes' biggest claim to fame in his career right now. And what a ring of future stars we've got right here. Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, and number 16 now coming in. It's The Miz, the longest reigning WWE champion in history, as he is about to walk past the man he took that title from and the history those two have. There was a little bit of a stare down there. We didn't really get up close, as we generally don't. We don't have very good camera work here in the WWE. We like to zoom in every time people punch, you know how it is. But it's no surprise here to see Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan, the feud that will never end. picking back up once again between these two. I mean, these two were literally separated when ECW was shut down. Daniel Bryan to Raw, Ziggler to SmackDown. Ziggler is finding himself in a lot of success. Bryan's still trying to find his footing on Raw, but this could be a huge elimination. Cody gets rid of The Miz. Wow. Well, that was very short-lived. I'm going to blame that on his tag title match earlier tonight, as Cody Rhodes eliminates Dolph Ziggler. Here comes Drew McIntyre. This is a very star-studded Royal Rumble. I'm starting to realize everybody in this match is just so important. And Daniel Bryan, too. Drew McIntyre, oh, with a big strike to Cody Rhodes there as he tries to eliminate him nice and quickly. And my God, could you imagine the career resurgence that the Royal Rumble win could have for Drew McIntyre? That could be pretty massive. Some right hands there by Cody Rhodes and a drop kick to Drew McIntyre. Turns him over, and there's a crossroads. Not exactly the prime place for it. Maybe he was hoping McIntyre would have stumbled over the ropes there, but I think he kind of slung his arm onto them quite effectively.
That was an impressive suplex. Daniel Bryan, who's going to be the next man?
Number 18 now coming in, and it's Justin Gabriel, the Intercontinental Champion. Great showing earlier tonight, defending the Intercontinental Championship against David Otunga. But now he comes into this Royal Rumble, and as I say, really taking his time there, but here he comes, picking up speed now. Could make it 2-0 tonight at the Royal Rumble. Goes straight for Daniel Bryan with that big kick. Big right hand, sorry. Daniel Bryan and Gabriel really getting at each other's throats here. As by the way, Drew McIntyre, the only SmackDown superstar in this ring right now. Interesting little fact for you there. And, oh, nice hip toss brings down Cody Rhodes. And forth between these two once more, as in comes number 19, almost 2/3 of the way through the Rumble, and it's Mankind. Well, this is quite an uphill struggle for Mankind. I can imagine he's got one thing in his sights as he looks towards the Royal Rumble tonight, and that is the potential right now at a match with JBL, the man that took ECW away from him. That is what I think he would go for should he win the Royal Rumble tonight. I gotta say, when I look at people like Justin Gabriel, Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, I don't really know who they'd go for. I feel like Drew McIntyre would probably target the new World Heavyweight Champion Triple H, strictly to stay associated with Sheamus on SmackDown. Whereas when it comes to Daniel Bryan, Cody, and Justin, I don't really know who they'd go for, truth be told. There goes Daniel Bryan. Yep, hands of Mankind eliminating him. Number 19, Daniel Bryan. Longest man in this ring right now, I want to say, is Cody Rhodes, who you can really see is feeling the effects of it the way he's favoring that arm. And unfortunately, there he goes with a big clothesline from Drew McIntyre. Number 20 making their way to the ring now. Who's it going to be? It's the Big Show. The man who unfortunately had to count to 3 to say goodbye to his tag team partner, Ken Shamrock. That was a heartbreaking, tough decision by the Big Show. But think about this. He wins this tonight. He wins this Royal Rumble. He could avenge Ken Shamrock. He could get that WWE Championship match with JBL. And we could see the Big Show get revenge for Shamrock on the grandest stage of them all and finally capture the WWE title at the same time. I think this is a huge opportunity, as Mankind eliminated there with a big super kick by Justin Gabriel. Now, I guess no revenge on JBL coming his way anytime soon. Yeah, truthfully, I feel like Justin Gabriel, just for the honor of it, he'd want to go against JBL. I feel like Drew McIntyre, Triple H, and Big Show, JBL. If I look at the current situation here, obviously I don't know this for a fact. I'm just spitting some thoughts. Big Show now with a big suplex on Drew McIntyre's number 21 is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Now, this is a tough one for him, you know. Would he want to kind of dominate the WWE and hold the World Championships with his buddy Triple H? Or is Michaels' interest more in a dream match at WrestleMania with his partner Triple H? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's when things get a bit sticky. That's when they get a bit tough. And I'm interested to see, you know, the possibility of Shawn Michaels winning is there. Who would he go for? I don't know. Big suplex there by Justin Gabriel, brings down Shawn Michaels. Big Show with a right hook sends Drew McIntyre into the ropes. Only 9 superstars left to come down to the Royal Rumble. Got numbers 22 to 30 as we're starting to get those more favorable numbers for the Royal Rumble. Out goes Drew McIntyre. That's a shame. I would have loved to have seen Drew McIntyre win the Royal Rumble, but unfortunately that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Can't always get what you want. Shawn Michaels maybe going to eliminate the Intercontinental Champion Justin Gabriel. Here comes Sheamus, a former World Heavyweight Champion, the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in history. Big Show mocking Sheamus as he makes his way to the ring. I have a feeling I know who Big Show is waiting for the arrival of. In comes Sheamus. And Big Show going straight for the Intercontinental Champion. I guess had to change your mind there. Intercontinental Champion Justin Gabriel in some serious trouble here. This is not a situation I think he ever wants to be in. Going toe-to-toe with the Big Show. If that man ever set his sights on Gabriel's Intercontinental title, that would be an uphill struggle for sure for Justin Gabriel. Which, I mean, his career, his run as Intercontinental Champion so far honestly has been. But I think he's really overcome some serious odds all the same. As out comes number 23. And we are getting far in this Royal Rumble matchup. Number 23 is Rob Scorpio. The nemesis Robert Scorpio. The field is very stacked right now, and I'm not sure this is a time Scorpio is going to want to come down to the ring. This guy's still got a lot of establishing to do. Shawn Michaels could eliminate Sheamus here. That'd be a huge elimination. I wonder if one day we'll ever see those guys in the same round. I'd love to see them have a little bit of a feud with one another. Scorpio going straight for Michaels. That's a bold move. That man is, unfortunately, leagues above Scorpio. Really, I think everyone in this ring is, honestly, definitely one of the biggest underdogs in the Royal Rumble. Maybe more so than Rey Mysterio, and that's really saying something. Sheamus and Big Show dishing out one vicious clothesline on Justin Gabriel. Man, I feel for Gabriel in that one. I feel like Gabriel and Scorpio are going to have a real hard time sharing a ring with some of these guys. Here comes number 24, John Cena. Like I said before, I mean, Gabriel literally won the Intercontinental title from John Cena, so I don't want to liken Scorpio to Gabriel too much, as there goes Scorpio, so you don't have to worry about that. Part of the playing field, out goes Scorpio. Let's have a look back in the ring, shall we? Let's focus on that, as I believe Gabriel eliminated Sheamus whilst the camera was panning away, which is what I wanted to cut back to the ring for, but I guess we must have missed it. I believe that was Gabriel, but John Cena maybe going to get his revenge on Justin Gabriel. I know those guys seem to see eye to eye. Cena helped Gabriel retain the Intercontinental Championship against Mark Henry not that long ago, so I don't think they're quite enemies with one another. Just maybe not the closest of friends either. Big Show trying to eliminate Shawn Michaels. I feel like Big Show and Shawn Michaels been in this ring quite a while. And down goes Shawn Michaels. That's a tough break. Big Show came in, I believe, at number 20, I want to say, whereas I think Gabriel was pre-20. I don't actually remember the numbers too well. I should have really taken note. John Cena, number 24. That's going to be a real tough one to eliminate from the Royal Rumble. I will say that, and then roughly in 1 minute, John Cena will be eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Mark my words. Shoulder there takes Justin Gabriel in the corner. Here comes number 25. Cesaro coming on down to the ring. We got just 5 more superstars in this Royal Rumble. I'm starting to really wonder who's going to be left as Big Show with a huge boot. Was that 1 minute? Was that a minute after I said so? Probably. A huge boot eliminating John Cena. Big Show is on a tear right now. You look at someone like Big Show, though, and you know that's going to be a tough guy to eliminate from the Royal Rumble match. I think any given year, Big Show is always going to be someone that, as long as he's here in the WWE, you're going to have a hard time throwing him out of any Royal Rumble match.
Big Show controlling the waist. He fails to connect. A sharp kick. Knocked into the middle of next week.
Justin Gabriel now on the ropes. I feel like Gabriel has really hung in there for a long time. The Intercontinental Champion with a standout performance similar to The Rock's at the start of the night. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh yeah, he's so injured he couldn't defend his United States Championship, huh? And of course, much further in the Rumble than Dolph Ziggler to keep his distance. The US Champion going straight for the Intercontinental Champion. This could be one of the biggest injustices, that's the word I was looking for. As out goes Justin Gabriel at the hands of Damien Sandow. What a sly and cunning man. I can't say I respect what Damien Sandow's done, but I will say there is a level of intellect in there. This man didn't want to go through his United States Championship match earlier in the night. He wanted to make sure, with a number as high as 26, that he would have known before tonight's Royal Rumble match. He had a nice cushy night where he didn't have to defend his US title. As here comes Heath Slater at 27. That is a very favorable number for the former Cruiserweight champion. Lost the title to Kofi Kingston. Cesaro! Oh, really thought for a minute there that Big Show was going to be eliminated. He has been in this for such a long time, and oh man, Cesaro coming in close there. We have got just 3 more entrants in the Royal Rumble left to come out. I have no idea who's it going to be. What is the statistical favorite to win the Royal Rumble? Like, what is the range? I mean, obviously we've only had 2 in the past, so there's not really a lot of favorables. Well, last time it was the final entrant, which is number 40, so if we just kind of equate that to number 30, you know, the final entrant in the Rumble is here comes Randy Orton at number 28. What a huge entrant that is. And Christian was number 30. So literally, both years it's been the final entrant in the Royal Rumble that's won the Royal Rumble. So this could all be for nothing, basically. Big chop there to the Big Show. Imagine Heath Slater eliminating the Big Show. That would be humongous. We've almost got a full ring with 2 more superstars left to come out. Damien Sandow desperately trying to eliminate Randy. I cannot believe Damien Sandow, by the way. The fact that this guy was actually here tonight, was able to compete, and just simply dipped out of his United States Championship match. Surely Laurinaitis has got to have some serious consequences for Sandow coming his way this Friday on SmackDown for pulling a stunt like that. As here comes number 29, it's CM Punk, the runner-up back in 2010. It has been all about redemption. I don't know what's going on with Big Show's back there. It has been all about redemption for him lately, as you don't have to imagine it anymore. Heath Slater just eliminated number 20, Big Show, who has been in there for a very long time. And we are down to the final 6. It is any of these 5 men or whoever is last in the Rumble. And of course CM Punk has got his history with Damien Sandow. I'm sure he'd take great pleasure in eliminating Damien Sandow from this Royal Rumble match. Who is number 30? Who is it going to be? As down goes the former Cruiserweight champion Heath Slater. Who is number 30? I seriously don't know. Ooh, big uppercut there to Damien Sandow. CM Punk and Randy Orton, they seem to be seeing eye to eye with one another as of late. Sandow able to reverse out of Cesaro's attempt at an elimination there. Who could number 30 be? I'm so curious. As out goes Damien Sandow. We are down to 3 superstars in the ring. CM Punk, Randy Orton, and Antonio Cesaro. The countdown is up. Number 30 about to make this a 4-way fight. Who could it be? Oh my god. 2010 might just repeat itself, guys. For the second time in his career, Christian is the final entrant in the Royal Rumble. Could Christian become a 2-time Royal Rumble winner? Antonio. CM Punk and Randy Orton right now, they seem to be forming some kind of an alliance against Edge and Christian. But, I mean, they're going toe-to-toe for this one, and I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You know, the Royal Rumble is so important. It is a guaranteed world title shot for one of these 4 men, and I can't wait to see who it could be, as CM Punk, unfortunately, gets the boot out of this Royal Rumble. This is it. These are the final 3. I can't believe Christian could actually... Statistically, Christian is going to WrestleMania for the 2nd time. Excuse me. DDT there. Christian could seriously be going down to the 2012 to WrestleMania 3 to maybe try and repeat what he did back at WrestleMania 1. That would be incredible. It's 2010 all over again. Triple H is a world champion and Christian's the 30th man in the Royal Rumble. Oh man. Orton trying everything in his power to eliminate Christian. No, pulled him back from the ropes there, kind of psyched him out. These final 3 in the ring. I feel like Cesaro being very overlooked here, and I feel like that could be their undoing. They are really ignoring a superstar in the making. Big kick to the head of Randy Orton. Uh-oh. Orton's back up to his feet, but he is gassed.
He swung wild with that one.
Come back, we're not ready. Oh no, don't. I say, you're just gonna stand there. You literally just use it to stand up, but you're not actually planning on using it at all. No, clearly not. God, the AI is so dumb. It's like downright, it just doesn't know how to play itself. Well, it looks like Cesaro and Randy Orton want to make sure that history doesn't repeat itself right now, as they are both just pummeling the tag team champion Christian. But they're not getting him out of the ring, you know. Classic Royal Rumble though, you know, you gotta slow it down, man. You gotta slow it down when it comes down to the finals. Uh-oh, Randy Orton could be eliminated here. He is on those ropes. He is running the risk of an elimination. Fights both Cesaro and Christian off. But, you know, at what cost? At what condition is Randy Orton in right now? As he's got Christian up on the top rope there. Christian in serious jeopardy of losing this Royal Rumble matchup, but he fights back. This has got me on the edge of my seat, man. I don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. Any one of these 3 would be great. I can't even picture who they'd go for, though, truthfully. I don't know. I don't know who any of these 3 would go for. All I know is Randy Orton hasn't been anywhere near a World Championship since SummerSlam, where he lost the WWE Championship to The Rock. You have not seen him win a world title since then. Christian hasn't been near a championship since losing the WWE title mid-2011. No, 2010, sorry. And Cesaro, I mean, this guy's still very fresh here, as a dropkick sends him over the ropes, but Cesaro is hanging in there. And, oh, he is still in this one. Oh, this is, they're really slowing it down for you all. They're working a match here tonight now. The midsection there takes down Christian, and Randy Orton now really going at it with Christian. I feel like Randy is being very overlooked. That's the thing about these triple threat situations, though. When it comes down to 3 men, you're going to see one just kind of stand on the side. We saw it with The Rock very early on, just kind of letting the others deal with each other, as out goes number 30. So it is down to Antonio Cesaro and Randy Orton. One of these 2 will meet Triple H or JBL for the World Heavyweight or WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Of course, there is still Elimination Chamber and St. Valentine's Day Massacre in between, so maybe it won't be Triple H or JBL, but one of these 2 is very much slated for a WrestleMania main event, is what I'm trying to say here. As Antonio Cesaro is really getting the best of Randy Orton right now. Side suplex brings him down. We have seen so many people come and go, people like The Rock. You know, the hopes have been dashed. He doesn't stand a chance of a WrestleMania match with McMahon in charge on Raw. But, as we come to Cesaro begging for a timeout here, Randy Orton, I think he's definitely very slow right now. And he's set. Oh no, Cesaro, he keeps pulling him back. I don't really understand what that's all about, but Randy keeps pulling him back in.
With Orton, you can almost
Big headbutt attempt there. Randy now saying timeout. Plenty of right hands here by Cesaro as Randy is dazed. He's fallen towards the corner. Cesaro's got him in the corner. Could this be the opening that Cesaro needs? He is fighting for it. He's got Randy right where he wants him, but Randy fights him off. This is intense. One of these two, a world title opportunity on the line. Cesaro has got Randy on the ropes, and he scoops him up. And Antonio Cesaro has got a world championship date at WrestleMania. This man is going to headline the 3rd ever WrestleMania. What a career-defying victory this is. This may have very well just made the next year all about this man. Absolutely huge elimination in Christian and Randy Orton, and it is Antonio Cesaro, the gifted newcomer that we saw make his appearance for the first time in mid-2011, that is now destined for a world championship match at WrestleMania. I can't wait to see, will it be JBL, will it be Triple H, or will it be whoever else wins the championships between those times? It's hard to say, but one thing we do know, Antonio Cesaro is going to WrestleMania. Thank you all for watching the 2012 Royal Rumble. I hope you enjoyed this matchup, and I will see you tomorrow night with the Royal Rumble Fallout on Raw.